Yo. Alright, CC Gaming, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. But what's good, everyone? How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Okay, that makes it reassured that the audio is working fine. Alright, so what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Let me pop in Super Mario World real quick. And then we will get on with this stuff. Alright, so let me remove this. And then I got some stuff to show you guys. What's good, Jaku? What's poppin'? Alright, so let me transition this thing. Hey, what's good, Kingler, Carlos, Stang, Jaku, CC Gaming, Stoned, Alex, Cam, DP Crazy, Cinder. What is good, everyone? So, first thing I want to let you guys know, shout out to the homies Steel Series because they sent me a pretty dang good controller. I'm going to put the pictures up on screen. So that's what it looks like. As you guys can see, it's pretty like, it's a normal design, so say, but it's really clean. It's really clean. It feels like an Xbox controller. I'm not even gonna lie. Feels like an Xbox controller. The buttons feel like it's very synced into the controller. It's not like some of the buttons where it's like very outer, so say. But like this one is like very synced in. The pad feels great. But the entire controller is kind of like an Xbox controller. The Xbox controller, in terms of the width, is much larger, but on this one it's much shorter, but it has the same feel. So if you can imagine an Xbox controller like that, that's pretty much what it is. It's called the Stratus Duo. Yo, Black Beyonder, what's good? Hey, what's good, Ghost Valley? What's poppin'? So this is the controller that we're going to be using. So shout out to Steel Series. If you guys want to check them out, steelseries.com. You guys can actually use code Dinosaur10 on any products on there. I don't know if you can use it on the controller since it's brand new, but you can use my code, which you get 10% off anything that you buy on there. So just to point that out. But yo, we're gonna be playing Super Mario World. How's everyone's night? What's poppin'? What is poppin'? Anything new? I know I took a few days off, had a lot of stuff going on, but regardless, hopefully everyone's doing well, man. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Good so far. Wait, hold on. One sec. Let me close this down. Okay, cool. Not bad, in a lot of pain. Why are you in a lot of pain? That's not good. That is not what I want to hear. Also, less controller deaths, so. Time off is needed sometimes, yeah. There was just a lot of stuff that came up that I had to get done. One of which is releasing on Friday of this week. I am quite excited because this is a thing that I've been working on for like 3 weeks with a pretty well-known company. And it's going to announce a few things, actually, so. It's gonna be some pretty big news. Again, 2019 is a pretty crazy start for me so far, so a lot of awesome stuff. Yeah, Friday of this week should be the full release of this project that's happening. Cool Super Mario World. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, man. Don't advertise your channel like that, bruh. You're really out here saying this game is cool and then here advertise the channel? Don't do that, man. Come on now. Leave that 2012 advertisements in 2012. Those don't work. Yes, a project. Yo, what's good, PC? Good to know. Yes. Mad hype. I'm excited. Yeah, it's a community one, so they have a lot of plans. So a lot of cool plans. But what's up, PC? How you doing, man? Push too hard. Be like All Might, if you know what I mean. Wait, did you say not good and a lot of pain? Did you say exactly what happened? Like, did something happen, or did you just kind of like got to you? It's gonna take a little getting used to this controller, but I do like it, not gonna lie. Oh my god, ace play? Ace play. Or it was an ace play or something like that. Jake could just ban him. That's not how you advertise, bro. That doesn't work like that, man. You're just gonna bring hate. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. A project from what is this? It's a secret. It is a secret. But most of you guys probably know exactly who they are, so I'm quite excited to announce it because I am definitely working on them for quite a while. But I'll tell you guys this, since it is the private channel, it is a job, so I am going to be working for them. Oh my god, I almost died. But I am going to be working with a company for the year. It's not the entire year, but it's a fairly good chunk. And this is the main project that it is. So, who the company is, you'll see Friday. But I'll just say I'm very honored to be able to get this opportunity. I lifted too much and now paying for the price. Oh, dude. Yeah, that happens, actually. I remember when I was doing, like, crunches, which is something I don't advise anyone to do, because they don't really work. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but, I don't advise it. Because you can pull stuff. And that's not fun. Because that took me like a week to actually get healed. And I didn't like that experience one bit. Yeah, this controller is going to take a little while to get used to. But not bad. How's the new controller? Yeah, it's pretty good. Hog, what's good, man? I don't lift, I'm weak. You lift all the time. Try and tell me you never lifted a book or anything like that before? Bruh. Bruh. Not much, just relaxing. Hey, glad to hear that, man. Oh, you're right. I love books. Well, you do lift them, right? I died there once. I jumped off the screen, stopped my controller. The momentum stayed. I launched Mario. Rip. For those wondering, I think PC is making that ROM hack. I don't even know. Are you close to finishing that? Because I would love to play that on stream. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. This month. Cool, because I know your thing said coming in February, so I was wondering when. But that'll be pretty neat to play. I will say this, with this controller, I hope that they make something similar for the PS4 or something. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good. I'd rather use this one than the PS4, honestly. I guess the only... I don't know if you want to call it a downfall, but the triggers on the back of this controller is very extended. So it's like it has this smooth upper part for the, if you want to call it forward or upward part for the right and left. But then you have the back trigger, which feels very clunky, so say. So obviously it's not meant for a fighting game in that sense. But it could be a fairly good controller if they, for like a PS4 or something, if they made the trigger a little bit less on the back. Yo, this game is called Bleach. An online multiplayer? What are you talking about, boy? Talking about the mobile game? I was pushing for 100 pounds. This is my second day trying to recover. Damn, man. Slow and steady, man. You got this. You'll recover. Watching the State of the Union address. I'll be here after. Oh! Sounds fun. It is a fun game, one of a kind. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Very fun game. I love Dragalia Lost. Very, very fun game. Oops. So tired. I'm glad boss said no work tomorrow. Yo, day offs are always good. I guess you could say I took a day off from streaming, but not really. It was more so busyness than anything. But that happens. Good, how are you, chat? Pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's online multiplayer. Interesting. The mobile game is fun. I do like the Bleach mobile game. PS, I'm having the best day of my life right now. I'm glad to hear that, man. Now I'm curious why it's your best day. I will tell you guys this, I'm using the analog actually. This feels really good. As somebody who actually uses analog more than the pad, like, I really like this. But the pad is pretty good too. Oh, that death. Dude, NES Nintendo Switch is adding Kirby's Adventure. It's also adding Mario Brothers 2. Oh, the game that I struggled with the most. Mario Brothers 2. You guys have no idea how hard that game is. It's just one of those games with Mario that it's just actually freaking hard. Like, really freaking hard. I struggle with that game immensely. %, Toad Run. I may have gotten like 4 hours of sleep last night, but I'm having a great day besides that. This man. 4 hours of sleep, he had a great day? That's power, man. They should add lost levels. Ooh. That I don't know about. That, my friend, I don't know about that one. The point is for people to play online, not to run away from it. Yeah, Ghost Valley, you are exactly right. Yep. That is the one. Which in a sense, it shouldn't even be called Mario Brothers. It should just be called like Doki Doki Mario version or something like that. Because this is definitely not Mario Brothers to me. It's totally different. Totally different from all the rest. Real talk, could you imagine people being able to play Lost Levels on the Switch? Dude, that that game in general is just not fun. Not freaking fun. Yeah, one of a kind. It's a good game. I actually have to play more of that. I do. It's a fun game. In Japan, was re-released as Super Mario Bros. 2 USA. I get maybe 4 hours of sleep a day, 2 if I'm unlucky, and 6 if I'm lucky. Yeah, I think everyone lacks some sort of sleep. If you're somebody who can still get 8 hours of sleep or something like that as an adult, dude, people praise you already. If you're a kid that's watching, you get 8 hours or something. Enjoy it, because you ain't gonna have it for a while. You ain't gonna have it for a while. Bruh, Taco Tuesday? Yum. So that Super Bowl was very disappointing. I don't know if anyone watched it. I will say that that might have been the worst thing to have ever watched for any sort of Super Bowl thing. It had to be this year. This one definitely was the worst. People got a crappy game. People didn't get the SpongeBob that they wanted. Oh man, it's yikes. And it was the Patriots won. And if you're a Patriots fan, congrats, but it's actually quite annoying seeing the Patriots win. Oh man. So yeah. Yikes. Yeah, that SpongeBob thing. They should have gave a full out performance or something for it. Just seems like they didn't really try. It's like they just wanted to put it in there like, oh, we're listening, guys. We added it in. Not really, but kinda. The way we added in, you guys won't know, but we will add it in, don't worry. Ain't nobody really a Pats fan? I've never met a Pats fan. Like, I'm not even kidding, I never met one. The SpongeBob was Maroon 5 trying a little bit, because no one else woulda. Was reading up on it and found the Maroon 5 did what they could. Because I think there's a lot of things with that. But like, the crazy thing is, I saw the SpongeBob Twitter account, you know, say, hey, thanks for putting us in or something like that, you know? So I expected, like, if they said that and they were fine with it, and it's coming from the official account, they should have put the entire SpongeBob segment. It seemed like they were fine with it. I don't see what was the issue. Because even SpongeBob was like, yo, we made it in the thing. It's like, I wonder if it was actually some issues with, like, the show or whatever. Like, they couldn't allow certain parts of it. Who knows? I don't watch football, but I heard it was bad. What was the final score? 10-3. 10-3. It was not an exciting game. Not an exciting game. It was literally tied. I guess you could say the best players for that game were the kickers. Like, I'm not even kidding. The kickers are the ones that deserve MVP for that game. That's about it. That's kind of how that game was. Yeah, 13-3. I was just mad to get free. Actually, I'm not. I'm not. If anything, if they did something like that, they didn't say exactly how much pieces people would get. It would more likely be like 3 or 4, which is literally nothing. It'd be like one of those mini-sized wings. So honestly, I ain't even mad about that. It's more so everything about that Super Bowl that could have been organized better. Like, I'm not even kidding, because I feel like this year was just a disappointment. Both that the Patriots won, the score was freaking low. And on top of that, the way they handled that SpongeBob thing was unacceptable. Even though I heard about it, like, they tried everything they could, yeah, but at that point, it's like, if there's only a certain amount you can get, maybe you shouldn't even add it in the thing. It would have probably been better if they didn't add it in general. Because now when they added it, people are expecting more. And the fact that that happened, it's kind of yikes. Free lunch. Well, here's the thing. They didn't say the time on it. So, like, the game was during the night. So I don't know if it would have been during the night or what. So it's not fresh wings you're getting. But yeah. I assumed it was only for that night, but they didn't really say when it would be. They just said it would happen. That it would be free. Yeah, my brother and I were jumping up and down screaming when we saw Squidward. And less than 8 seconds later, they played Sicko Mode, and I was never more saddened by hearing that song. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I still think it had to be some sort of, like, issue with licensing or something. That they couldn't get it all in the Super Bowl. Oh, freak. I still made it, it's fine. Dino just saved a Yoshi and we're like lost him. Oh, what the heck? I didn't mean to go in there. Alright, Maroon 5 did what they could, but again, they got everyone's... I mean... They did everything they could is like how much was... At that point, it's like, if they knew it wasn't going to be enough or much to add to that Super Bowl, they shouldn't have even added it. Honestly. Like, it would have been better if they just never added it in general. But of course, the NFL or something was like, oh no, we're going to add it anyway. Because we got parts of it, and we want people to see this game. Even though in reality, no one cared about the game. So... I think it was a huge mistake on a lot of ends. It's good, Stewie. Dylan? Which Dylan? A completely separate note. Did everyone have a good day? Yes! My day was fantastic, man. I didn't have night class, so... Yay. I haven't seen my, one of my night classes teachers for like 2 weeks now. Class started 2 weeks ago. It's because of these, like, these weather stuff, so it's kind of hilarious. It's like, we're gonna get midway to the semester and we'll finally see them. Oh, you saw Dylan, United Gamer? Cool. Where in the heck did you see him? Like in the mall or something? That's interesting. Oh, we gotta do that again. Actually, we don't have to do that again. Why did I have to think? Why did I say that I had to do that again? Weird. I think Dino's going cuckoo. Get ya free hot dogs here. Yo, hot dogs are good stuff, man. He found me and raided me? Wait, you didn't meet him in person? It made it seem like you met him in person. Oh, he raided you? That is cool. Oops. Jump Force comes out next week, I think. That'll be a fun game to play. Very fun. Yeah, it should be a pretty cool game. Does nobody remember that you can punch Koopas through the cage? Yeah, you can punch them. Yep. If they're behind. Well, you could do it on the side too, but it's better when they're behind the cage. The side you could get, if you don't time it right, you can get hit. Gotcha, Philosopher. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, dude. Jump Force is just manga, anime characters all combined in like a fighting game. So if you played J-Stars, you know what J-Stars is. It's kind of like that. But obviously it's better than J-Stars. So I'm quite excited for it. Oops. That's one good thing I love about the mobile games. They got the auto option. I know Bleach has that too. And a lot of other games. It's just convenient. Manga version of Kingdom Hearts? Not even close, no. It's literally a fighting game. Fighting game with anime and manga characters like Goku and Kakashi and stuff like that. Bleach characters. JoJo characters, Yu Yu Hakusho characters. It's a fighting game. Ba, 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 ba. Kind of like Smash version. It's more so. What could you compare? What could you compare that game to? Kind of like Xenoverse. A little bit. But it's more so like character focused. I guess you could say Xenoverse 2 or something. Saitama won't be there now. I don't think he will be. It kind of works that he would. Basically what it is, it's Shonen Jump characters and yeah, pretty much Shonen Jump. Which Saitama counts as it, but he's a gag character. And there's some issues as to why that wouldn't work, but he should be in it. He's just not going to be, I don't think. Oh, crap. Gotta still get used to this controller, man. There we go. Yeah, he's not in the weekly Shonen Jump, but he is in Shonen Jump, like, in general. Like, I was actually surprised that they added the Rurouni Kenshin stuff in there, because I honestly didn't think that would be in there because of the creator of the manga. I honestly didn't expect it, because, like, if you guys don't know, that guy had, like, child porn and stuff. Like, the dude who made the series essentially had, like, child porn, and he had possession of it. Apparently, he got out of the case and stuff. He only had to pay $3,000. That's it. Over there, it's not looked down upon as much as America. But he paid $3,000 to bail out. So he's kind of still there now. But, like, at the same time, doesn't mean it's right. So I don't know why the heck the series got in there. But, like, it's a really beloved series. So, I mean, heck, I read the manga still. Regardless if that guy is a scumbag. But what can you do? I actually have the all the 3-in-1 mangas, and the last volume is a 4-in-1, but I bought those recently. I actually like the series. I like the anime and the manga, but it's unfortunate, you know. Still understand why people say Saitama's OP. Because he can... No, it's because Cinder, his character is one punch. For any character. That's why he's a gag character. So essentially he'd be undefeated against anyone. That's kind of how his role is. So it wouldn't work. So when you try to put that in Jump Force, it wouldn't make sense. Because of the characteristic of that character. And that he's more of like a meme. So. Hey, Alana, what's good? What's poppin'? How you doing? Food Wars be interesting. I'd like that. Yeah, same here. Same freaking here. So we'll see how this this ice storm thing is. I don't know if you guys also heard about the news recently, but a Twitch partnered streamer was caught trying to have sex with a 14-year-old. So that was crazy. And that's kind of like the buzz right now. So. Oh no, our world is crazy, man. What happened was he was on, I guess he was on some sort of like app or something. And he was thinking he was talking to a 14-year-old, but you guys know that like that Chris Hansen guy who does that show? Essentially, he wasn't on that show, but like the same thing happens. It still applies. There was a lady who was like an agent kind of thing who's just working undercover and acted as this 14-year-old, and that kind of got him. So yeah. Yeah, Twitch partnered streamer. It was kind of unfortunate because he worked for a lot of gaming companies actually. He was actually quite known in that sphere, so to see that is kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Especially when the guy has been like in the industry for years, you know. But again, it's just like all these unexpected people. You didn't think that they would do something like that. But you never know these days and age. First child porn always has sex with a 14-year-old. I mean, there's also the allegations of voice actors too recently. The guy who did Broly in Dragon Ball Super is no longer a voice actor for Ruby. And he's no longer invited in cons and stuff. He got removed from those. I don't know if he... I think the cons removed him, but people are saying it could have been him just not going because of the allegations. But again, he was kicked off the voice for that Ruby series. Yeah, the Todd as well. I was thinking about Vic, and then there's like, oh, there's a Todd guy too. I heard about that. That is crazy. He admitted to rape or something like that. The Vic guy, what he did, I don't know the full story, but apparently like he like hugs kids and stuff at conventions, which I actually understand that. Believe it or not, because like that's a cultural thing that I understand. I don't know where this guy's family is from. But like that is actually very common. It doesn't mean that it's like sexual or anything. But the allegations came from Vic when he was doing more than that. And like people were saying that there was more to it. That's different. You know. But I understand like he was trying to say that he was just giving normal hugs and that was like a cultural thing. Which I understand that because it is a thing. Like that is legit. You know, but it was found out that it was more than that, so. Gamers of the Palace Raid. What's good, Raiders? What is poppin'? Who is that? Gamers, is that? That's not the guy that I think it is. Who's raiding? Oh, is it Got You Gamer? Is that who raided us? Oh, you are cool. Yo, thanks for the raid, man. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. If you guys don't know Got You Gamer, definitely check him out. Jakeu, if you could get his link, or if a mod could, that'd be awesome. Post it in. Thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate it, guys. Joe Neal Gaming, 71, I think is your name. 710. Appreciate it. I kind of missed your name, so I'm just kind of like remembering what I saw. We got Alberto. Thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Squad Arena. But yo, thanks for the raid, Got You Gamer. I appreciate it, man. Oops. Hey, PC, thanks for doing that, man. Hey, yo, Player 2 CPU. What's good, man? Thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Boom. Yeah, I don't know why it was at the bottom. It looked like 71, and then I saw the 0. I was like, oh, 710. I don't know what the heck happened there. Yeah, Ghost Valley. Yeah, pretty much. The Vic thing is kind of like a shadow to me, because like I understand his posts and stuff, but then like the problem with Vic is where there's like people that are like saying he did more stuff, but like in Vic's post he said it was like a cultural thing, so I don't know what more the guy did, you know. So I don't know, it's just unfortunate because he was Broly in the movie, you know, and that's a big role, and on top of that he played other big roles. But it's like, in this day and age, should I even be surprised? Because it's like so many scumbags you just don't know. They're accusing the voice actor Broly for all this shit because they slander someone because... Well, one of a kind is actually true when it's found out. So, for example, for the Bill Cosby thing, I don't know why they did it the way they did, but like there was a lot of like females that came out and said like he messed up big time, and he did. But they waited until the dude was like very old. Why didn't you do it before? You know what I mean? Because it's like, if you did it before, it would have been much better. But like you waited for him to have like all this like luxury time. And then when he got old, you decided to do it, which I don't understand why that was the thing. That should have been way earlier. Way earlier. I don't know why they waited. Yo, Wee Blue, what's good, man? Yo, Albert Mark with the Twitch follow, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, if you guys aren't following on Twitch, make sure to do so as well. There's too many whiny women who accuse someone of something when nothing happened. It's like the boy. If nothing happened, that's wrong, you know. But like when it happens though, that's when it's right. But like they still waited for a long time. So the Bill Cosby thing, I think that's true. Like that he did that, but I still don't understand why it took them so long to say it. Should have said it when the guy was a little younger. I guess they didn't want him, because it's like, if this person did this to you, why would you let them just like walk in fame kind of thing? So, you know, you don't want them kind of like stop living this luxurious life. So then they waited until he was like old. I don't know, like I don't know what accomplished that, but so yeah, that I don't know. It's the fact that if he did it or not, that's the point. They wanted the media to take the already blame him so they could get more drama and possibly more money. Yeah, I don't see with Vic, it's like I actually, when he made that post, you know, I understood him, because like he wasn't lying with the hugging thing, because that is a cultural thing in a lot of countries, specifically in Europe. It's huge. Like that, it doesn't matter on age or anything, like hugging is a form of appreciation and stuff. But the problem with Vic was there was like some where it was like way too much, and there's pictures of it. But the picture that I had, it's not enough, but like there's better pictures I think from other people. But like there was a picture of him like hugging a looked like to be like a 13-year-old, and she had like a mini jacket on, and he just put his hand underneath the jacket when he was hugging, you know. So it's kind of like Is that really anything? Maybe the guy just didn't want it to be because the girl was wearing like a jacket. I don't know. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, like, when you hear other stuff from what other people say, it's like, this guy seems like he would be doing that too, honestly. So I don't know. Like, he got removed from his roles. Like, he got removed from the Ruby rule. Yo, Alberto, thank you for following there, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the YouTube sub and the Twitch follow. Thanks so much, man. Part that made it really tough to know for sure is when it is a celebrity. It's like, oh, he's famous. If I do something, whether or not or true, I get 15 minutes of fame. Or money. Or money. I mean, if we want to talk about that, we got Carlton, who was for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, this dude was like striking Fortnite for his dances. It's like, why didn't you do that before? Maybe he didn't know what Fortnite was before, but like, he kind of waited until like Fortnite was like huge, I think. He's like, yo, I can make some serious cash right here. So you guys use my dance. I'm gonna get the money for it. But it's like, bro, why didn't you do that before? It's like, oh, I'll just let them use it. You know, that mentality is like, oh, I'm just gonna wait until they're bigger because I know they're gonna get money. And then after that, I'm just gonna use that. You know, I just feel that was his tactic. I don't know how evil that guy is, or I hope he's not. But I think that could have been his tactic. He was like, oh, I'm just gonna wait till this thing gets bigger. And then I know I'll get a lot of money for it. And it happened. Like, it got bigger, so now he's gonna try and take advantage, you know? I don't think it's even fame, to be honest. I think it's more so like... Because I wouldn't say that's fame. Because people don't pay attention to the person. In a sense, I think it's mostly like a money thing. Because they know the person has money. But they wait for like a specific time. So... yeah, that's true, controller. I'd say just in general. True. I don't know, this week was like huge with this stuff. I mean, first off with that Twitch partner, then Controller Hog actually linked something in a VIP room in our Discord. That's another thing. Then you got the voice actors, the two notable ones. Like, sheesh, man. How come that didn't hit? Maybe because he was like off the screen or something at that time. There's just so much, man. So much. Yo, Jay, what's good, man? Welcome back. Oops. Game Bowser, take the L, bro. That's GG's, man. It's like Mario didn't want her. He was like ready to walk off. Yo, Shade, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. What's poppin'? We'll do another run. I remember how cool it used to be playing a new game when I was younger. No one really had the internet back then. The internet wasn't what it is today. Well, whatever you put on the internet and you like publicly say it's you, like that's on you. It's written stuff. It's all written. So it still applies. Unless you got me a digital gun, then you can just blast me like Mario. Mario Pebbles, then you got a case, brother, but I don't think you got that online. That's kind of like a weird example. Round 2, yeah. Let me just blow past this game. Resident 2 Remake looks pretty good. Resident Evil is pretty good regardless. Some good stuff. I've been missing streams. You haven't been missing streams. I haven't been streaming for a couple days, so I've been busy. But you definitely haven't been missing any streams, that's for sure. But welcome, Smiley. What's good? I'm just young and experienced. I'll get back to you in 8 or so years when I have a profound opinion on this shit. Hey Dino, have you ever timed yourself on this game? Kind of. Get Shrek'd and dunked on. Oh, yo! Yo, thanks for the Twitch sub, man. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that Twitch subscription, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for the resub, man. Thanks, whoever did that. Wait, somebody gifted you a subscription? I didn't see it. Who gifted you a sub? Who in this stream gifted? Because it doesn't tell me who gifted. Who gifted the sub? I wonder who it was. Mario did. Which Mario is this? This is Mario World. Mario World. That's so nice. I think he's playing. Don't look at me, I'm broke. Well, regardless, whoever did, thanks for gifting the sub. I appreciate it. Alright, Black Beyonder, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, dude. But in terms of the time thing, not really, because I always had like a disconnect on the controller. God damn, that happened. And that was why we never really timed it. Gifting a sub is the subscriber button that you see on Twitch. So on Twitch, you can gift a subscription and stuff. And you can use that to get emotes and all that. But that's a Twitch feature. They call it subscribing. On YouTube, it's called join or something. Join now, it used to be members. Well, it still is members, but they call it join. But yeah. I was wondering, because you're pretty good at this game. Yeah, we mainly stream this, so. I appreciate the compliment, man. But yeah, I think we definitely will need to speedrun this. And my goal is personal best, not really. Maybe top 100, because I think top 100 would be pretty neat. To be like the top 100 people in the world for Super Mario World that has a record kind of thing. I don't really care about first or whatever, but top 100 would actually be pretty neat. Not gonna lie. Dino, what do you plan on doing if this... I don't think it will. One of a kind. I don't think so, because I don't plan on it. But yeah, that's kind of the answer to that. Because I don't really plan on it, to be honest. What console is your favorite? Good question. Probably the PS2, honestly. PS2 and the SNES. But mostly the PS2. Because the PS2 I actually had a lot of games on there that I liked. But yeah, PS2 for sure. Welcome back, Smiley. Yo, this man PC. There's that shell jump, that goodness of a shell jump. Yeah, I think a lot of others do as well, Cinder. That's why it's low key from the public. I like it too. PS2 was the first console with the new style. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, GTA had some good games for that. Can't go wrong with the PS2. I actually like the racing games for like Crash and stuff. Like I love Mario, but I do love the Crash racing games too. Indeed, Shade. It indeed does. Oh! What the hell happened there? This man's skipping extra lives. The heck? Why was I waiting to go on that? The heck? That's the one I'm supposed to go into. I had a brain fart there. With many much important, that's a good way to phrase things. But no, this thing is pretty low key, so I don't really care about it. I actually like it, to be honest. I have arrived. What's good, Fire? What's poppin', man? It was kind of shady. For those of you guys who don't know, we are using the SteelSeries Stratus Duo. Pretty good controller. pretty good controller. Actually, I think I got used to it, honestly. Oops. Wonder where my Soul Link partner manual is at. Oh, I'm sure he'll be here eventually. They sponsoring you? Yeah, SteelSeries is a sponsor. Definitely check them out. I'll say this, Shade. It takes years, man. You gotta start free and do it for the fun before you think about anything after that. That's kind of the way that I started. Because I did YouTube and streaming and stuff before it was monetized. Well, streaming... Yeah, wait. No, streaming came. When streaming became a thing, it was monetized at that time. But YouTube was not when I started. That was free, all that stuff. But yeah, you gotta start from the bottom. But that takes years and dedication and stuff. Mobile hype. I'm actually reading chat with mobile too. It's actually clean to me, so decided to use chat for mobile instead of PC. Yeah, the headset is clean, man. But yeah, in regards to that Twitch partner, because we did talk about him, he was actually sponsored with SteelSeries. And there's a lot of people asking why the guy was sponsored, but of course the brands didn't know and what the guy did. That was kind of like brand new info, but clearly he got kicked out. Which is unfortunate. But dude did some messed up stuff. He did. What'd the guy do? So, the Twitch partner, I'm not gonna say his name, because I don't like saying names, but, basically, he joined an app, and he was trying to speak to a 14-year-old, and it sounded literally like some, like, Chris Hansen shit, because, like, the dude was thinking that he was talking to a 14-year-old. And he was saying stuff like, I don't like using a condom. He's basically referencing things to have sex with his 14-year-old. Keep in mind, it was actually an agent who was just like working to find these people. And unfortunately, the one guy who it was a Twitch partner, which is great that he got caught. It's unfortunate, like, who the person was, because, like, this guy he worked in the gaming industry for a while, and he still did at the time. And he's a Twitch partner and stuff, so it's kind of like a little shaky in the gaming community, but yeah, that happened. That happened yesterday. Speaking of Manuel, I told you, Reaper. I told you he'd be here. I like how his name is just changed every time. I know it's Reaper, so I'm just gonna call him Reaper every time. But what's good, Manuel? How you doing, man? Catch a predator. Yo, potato chip. What's good, man? But yeah, like, that's what that was. That's what that was, so. Because we have a Discord where it's like people who are sponsored with like SteelSeries and stuff, and they even brought it up to us. Like, I didn't know about it until they brought it up. I was like, oh. So I kind of like did some research on it. I was like, oh god. That was kind of yikes. Not kind of, it is yikes, but it hurts when it's like somebody from your community. It's like, whew. That's yikes. That's the best word you can use. Like, whew. I don't know. People are crazy. My name's gonna be Cinder for a while. My only issue with the headset is it right to say the mic quality if the problem is that the mic doesn't pick up my voice? You would need to put the mic closer to your mouth, but in general, headsets don't have the best of mics. It's just a proven thing. So, like, in terms of the quality, it's not gonna be that good. It's not gonna be like clear or anything like my mic, because this mic is like an actual mic. But like when you get a headset one, you can hear that it's a headset mic. Like, you'll know. So if you're talking about like really good quality, no. Like, headsets have like a specific quality, but to get like a mic, you'll definitely need like a mic that's literally meant for a mic. But yeah, you would just need to, if you're talking about like how to get your voice picked up, you'll definitely need to put it a little closer to your mouth. What are you guys even talking about? Twitch partner that was using a dating app, basically trying to have sex with a 14-year-old. So that's kind of like the news. We also talked about the voice actors, so like the guy who did Broly and stuff. Well, he lost his role in Ruby for that series, and like he got away from convention stuff. So we're just talking about a lot of things because they're all recent stuff. That means he might lose his role for like Dragon Ball too. I don't know. It seems like once that happens, it seems like they got answers. If they're already removing him as a voice actor. But no, there's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, I literally have to repeat a million times. It happens. Wait, the voice actor... He's in the Ruby series. But he had a lot of big parts. Actually, let me check out what parts he had. Let me Google this. I'm going to tell you guys. Because he had a lot of parts. And it's actually unfortunate. Behind the voice actor. Okay. Hold on. He did 288 characters. He did Rohan in JoJo's Bizarre. He did Gepumon from Dragon Ball Super, which is that frog. What else? He did, what's another one you guys would know? He did Orochimaru, the Naruto spinoff for Rock Lee. He did a Space Dandy character. He did Persona 4. What else did he do? He did Birder from Dragon Ball Kai. He did Obito, Nagato. He did the Nagato child as well in Shippuden 2009. He did one of the Bleach characters, that bald guy. He did Edward Elric. Yeah, that's a big one. Literally Edward Elric for Full Metal. He was also Yu Yu Hakusho voice actor for Bui and Yura, who's that Fisher kid. Dragon Ball Super Broly was the movie he had. Let me see. He did the Dragon Ball Fighters voice for Broly too. He did Xenoverse 2. He did Igor from Persona 4. Sheesh. He did a lot, man. He did The Masked Man and Ultimate Ninja Impact, Naruto, Shippuden. What else did he do? He did a lot. That's all I can say. What's good, Kevin? Yeah, he did. Yeah, that is exact. You're right. Right on the dot, Reaper. He did that. He did a lot. Like, freaking, I read the entire thing. A lot of it was like voice. I thought he voiced 288 characters, but a lot of it like was the same ones repeated, but it was for different games and stuff. But either way, the dude did so many main parts. It's kind of ridiculous. So it's unfortunate that he's getting like heat for all this stuff. But hey, if he got removed for how big of a personality he is, if he got freaking removed from the Ruby cast, it has to be true. It's either that or they're trying to do damage control, which is like the only way to stop that is to remove him as part of a voice actor, which I think would only be good if he actually did what he did. But that kind of is like the red line. Like, if they did that, then something's kind of there, you know? What do you do? Apparently, okay, so how it started was he was kind of accused of like being a little too intimate with underage girls and fans in general, kind of thing. And then he made a post where he was like, well, that's kind of my culture and stuff. And I understood him. Like when he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's legit. But the problem is it's not that. Like the hugging part is not the problem. There was more to it. So like his hugs were a little bit too much. There's been instances where he touched people where he shouldn't have. And stuff like that. And there's just a lot of like people with a lot of stories about it. So at this point it's like, I don't freaking know. But if you're removed from your role, I think that kind of seals the deal. He was also removed from a lot of conventions, but usually when I think of that, it's like it's either the voice actor wanted to leave because they know there's tension, which is damage control, which I understand that. But like if you're removed from like a main part in a voicing gig, that is where it's like, okay, this is a big deal. Like this is like actually happening. Like this man actually did that because there's no other reason. There's no other reason. What culture is the guy from? I don't know, but like when he said the hugging aspect, I understood that, because in Bosnia, like, it's normal to hug any age. You know, that doesn't matter what age somebody is. It's a normal, like, appreciative hug. You know, but it's nothing like a little too much there, pal, kind of thing. And that was his claim. So I was like, oh, I understood that, you know. But then, like, you see other things, it's like, that's different. You know, that what he's doing is a little bit different. So that's the difference. That is the difference. Wait, somebody leave? Yo, I have to head out for the night. Wish I could stay longer. Have a great night, everyone. All right, Fire. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, dude. Honestly, his explanation, like, I believed it, you know, because it made total sense. But then the problem is, that's the lie. And that's the issue, so. Because I will say, like, if he was innocent, how did that not hit the first time? If he was innocent, there would be like an eruption of people saying, so I can't hug anyone anymore or something like that. But like, it's different when he did it. Yeah. You mean like a politician who was caught doing blackface when he was younger? That's a little bit more extreme though. That's a bit more extreme. But I get what you mean. But that is definitely more extreme. To be honest with that blackface thing, it was a long time ago. People change. Because that hugging thing is a normal thing to this day. It's just the level and what he did is not hugging. It's more, you know. It's where his is more so where it makes somebody uncomfortable. And when it's like that, that's when it's like, eek. Eek kind of thing. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised on that part. You're definitely right there. The politician should just tell the truth and stop changing his story. Oh, yeah, that's when you know they're hiding something, when the story is different all the time. Or it's not true. That's where it gets funky. Do you believe in God? Oh, we've had a topic like this before. And it was a long one. Yes. You're asking somebody who's like kind of like a realist. So like, I know for a fact there is some sort of being that created us. So yeah, if you want to call it God, we can call it God. But in terms of religion, that's not my cup of tea. Because my family is primarily... Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm just going to leave that topic alone. But I will say that I have no religion. So, me as a person, I really don't have one. But I do understand there's probably some sort of like god or something, so for sure. And I gave like a detailed explanation on that, because like we can talk, we can think, we can, you know, there's a lot of aspects about us that kind of like confirm it, you know, and all that stuff. But yeah, there's definitely got to be one for sure. Yo, Yoshi's ahead of me. Yeah, but if you want to use the terminology like God, like, I understand what people mean by that. But yeah, anything that's like, because when I think of the word God, it's like somebody that is just superior than everyone kind of thing. So yeah, I think there is this that being that is there. So if you want to call him God, you can. But I don't believe in the religion baloney. Like, no offense to anyone that does, but not everything in everyone's religion is true, and that's why I can't believe it, or I couldn't see myself do that for any religion, because there's always one fallacy or something that's freaking wrong in it, because it's not 100% accurate. There's no way it is. So if one thing is not right, none of it's right. That's my, it's like an either all kind of thing with me. The heck? Yo, that was a sick glitch. Can I do that again? How come he can do that through the... Is he just... Okay, so that time it didn't work. I guess it depends. Yeah, I guess it depends. That's weird. Interesting. Breaking the game, pretty much. You know we always do that. Ba, 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 ba. And I forgot the Todd guy, because he was also in some heat. And I forgot what voices he did, but unfortunate all around, you know. Unfortunate all around. I've been great, Emmanuel. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, man. Worst game you played? Probably a wrestling one. Probably a wrestling one, honestly. It's probably for the Xbox or something. That might have been the worst one. What? He did... What? He did Natsu from Fairy Tail? What? Wow. That is crazy. What on earth? This is some baloney. What the heck? I had no idea. That's crazy. Had no idea he did that. Huh. Smashing Drive for the GameCube. I'm so glad that everything that you listed I haven't really played. So, I guess I was the lucky one. I didn't have to play some garbage. Oh, Reaper. There's just so many characters and so much anime, and there's so many voice actors that sometimes it slips your mind. You know? It just does. I mean, the dude who did Saitama was the one who did the Persona 5 character too, Ryuji or something like that. The right-hand man of the main character for Persona 5. He did Saitama. So, that was interesting. He's very chill, just like Saitama. Perfect character. Saitama is a very chill. In the anime he can be, but when he gets into that like one mode where he's doing the exercises and stuff, just showing people how strong he is, bruh, that's when the chill is gone. That's when the chill is freaking gone. Yeah, you definitely gotta watch it. It's good. One Punch Man Season 1 and the OVAs. Definitely gotta watch it. Definitely. I'm starting to nail that part, which is great. Cool. I have to rewatch. Yeah, that's a good anime. I actually quite like that one. Rosario Vampire is pretty good. Definitely a series you gotta watch. If you haven't already. Feel people come to live chat to socialize. I noticed a lot of people in real life don't like spending time talking anymore. It's not that they don't. Okay, so the difference between live streams and videos and all that stuff and compared to real life is like a lot of the people that you encounter in real life don't really have the same interests as you. So it's not essentially that people don't want to chat, it's just more so like when you don't have that many interests or you don't have interest in general, there's no point in talking to them. And that's kind of just how the thing is. Or like just people just don't. The internet is so strong that people just don't even care about in real life friends as much. Because like the internet is something that most of their friends are on and they're from different states and stuff. So they just meet each other. If anything. And it's like a very common thing now. Hey, we glitched that. Kingler, it's good, man. It's some good stuff, dude. See you later, Yosh. I just subbed to Netflix, so I have a lot of things I can watch. Yeah, I think they have like Hunter x Hunter on Netflix now. And pretty sure there's Full Metal. And One Punch Man, yeah. There's a lot of stuff on there. Wait, is it Netflix or Hulu? I always get confused by the two, but I know they're both like heightening their gallery, so to say. Because I know Hulu has a deal with Funimation on stuff, and then Netflix has been working with Viz. It's obvious, but it's good to see that they're throwing in other stuff. Because I think most of Viz's titles are on Netflix, while on Hulu it's Funimation and stuff. But yeah, I noticed that was a thing. It's interesting because like Funimation has their own app, and then Viz, they obviously terminated theirs. They don't have a streaming service anymore. But they do have other places where people can watch. And one being Netflix. Yo, what's good, CD? What's poppin', man? Welcome, welcome. And then High Dive stuff is on Watch VRV. So those are like the top three, which is Hulu, Netflix, and Watch VRV, which is VRV. Those are like the top three for subscriptions. Just depends on which one you go for, that is. For like a variety, not just anime, but like anime included. I don't see My Hero Academia. No, it's not. My Hero is not, because Funimation threw it on Hulu. So how it works is like Viz Media throws their titles on Netflix, for example. So that would include One Punch Man, My Hero. I don't know if Sailor Moon's on there, but like whatever Viz's stuff is. And then like Funimation stuff stays on Funimation, but they also include it on Hulu. Some stuff on Hulu, not everything, but some. If you're trying to tell me which one's better, it's kind of up to you on that point. Like if you're debating what to give them, Hulu or Netflix. I mean, Netflix, there's just so much you can watch. There's a lot of great stuff on Netflix. And on top of that, you get access to Hunter x Hunter and One Punch Man, which I think are like the two big ones. But on Hulu, yeah, you get My Hero and Dragon Ball and stuff. So, kind of pick your poison there. Is Hunter x Hunter on Hulu as well? That's interesting. Oh yeah, there's another place that you guys can actually watch anime and a lot of other stuff. Like there's this thing called Tubi TV. But with Tubi, it's like a lot of their stuff is like 480p and not much is in 720, but I know that a lot of companies have been using Tubi, and Tubi is free. The only thing you need is it has ads and stuff, but it is a free service. And I tried it out a little bit, but it's there. They have a PS4 app and stuff, but yeah. You can watch Yu Yu Hakusho and stuff. The main things that Tubi has is all like subs. They do have Yu-Gi-Oh! Like all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or most of it. In the dub, obviously. But like on Tubi, everything's sub. Most of the anime on there is sub. And it's not in the best of quality and stuff, but it's another option, like for a free thing. And there's like a lot of known titles on it. But yeah, Tubi TV has its own app, so. Yeah, it's Tubi. Tubi. And they also, what they do is like, I don't know if it's every week or every month, but like they also feature movies, and then after that week or month is over, they get like a completely new catalog of movies. The anime stays, but like, and they have TV shows stuff too, which is the anime and other stuff. But like they have movies which they like recycle every month or so. It's Tubi, so it's not Toby but Tubi. So kind of like tube E, but not the E, it's an I. So replace the tube with an I, and that's how you can find it. It's called Tubi. It's a free service, but I know there's a lot of stuff on there too. Specifically sub. Some dub, but specifically sub. And if you don't care about whether it's in 480 or stuff, then try out Tubi, honestly. If you do care about 720p and that kind of stuff, you might as well just stick to Hulu, Netflix, Funimation, whatever you really want to watch. But if you don't really care about that, you got Tubi. It's free. So, to be honest, yo, this man and the puns. That was a good pun. I'll give it to you. Round of applause, man. Round of freaking applause. I like that one. I actually like that pun. I do. I like it. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't, you already know what to do. Smash the knife button. Smash that knife button, man. There. Not too fast, right? No. This freaking guy. Oh, look at that. Mario showing his ass, bro. Not too fast, Ryan. Wow. Wow. That's fitting for the convo we had today. Wow. This freaking guy. That's why I did it. This dude. But yo, I will say this, because this might be an unpopular opinion, to be honest. But I actually like Hulu, in a sense. I think Hulu could use some work, but honestly, like, to me, I never had like serious issues with it. I just know a lot of people aren't fond of Hulu, but for me, it's actually not bad. It's not too bad. It could use some work, obviously, but it's not bad. Not too ready for these puns. This guy. You guys are getting too much with these puns, man. Too much, man. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys, if you guys haven't seen the controller, here's the pics. That is the controller I'm using. The Stratus Duo. Pretty clean. It's basically just color black design, but it's got the SteelSeries logo at the top. Kind of like an Xbox controller, just less on the width. It's good for people with small hands, I guess. But it's definitely something to check out. It's a good headset. It's a good headset. It's a good controller. The symmetrical analog. I mean, I haven't had any issues. Okay, I haven't. I mean, it feels great for me. But I see what you mean. I do see what you mean. Hulu, more like food. Nah. Ryan, you're getting a little too spicy, bro. Just a little bit. A little too spicy, homie. But yeah, the controller is good, CD. It's, I'm starting to get used to it just by this stream. But it's pretty good. The only thing I don't typically like with this one is the back of the controller. It's not meant for fighting games, that's for sure. But you can definitely tell it's made for like the PC, the mobile and stuff. But like the back of the trigger, it's got like this huge button. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hold on. That's the back of this thing. It's one of those types of stuff. I kind of wish that it was lower on there, but yeah. Spicy Guario meatball. Yo, so who is live right now? If anyone knows anyone that's live on YouTube, let me know. If not, if there's no one on YouTube, I need to ask, is Venge live on Twitch? But if you guys know anyone who's live on YouTube, let me know. Sounds like that controller is gonna clap someone. It does, right? Yo. Boy, if you don't. Yo, that's getting annoying. It's kind of loud, not gonna lie. Okay, so yeah, we won't raid Dylan. But Venge is good with me. Venge is good with me. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna raid Venge. So if you guys aren't on your accounts, make sure you do so. But he's playing some of the Super Mario Maker goodness, so we're just gonna go in there, do hashtag Dino raid as usual, and all that stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys over there. Thank you guys so much for knifing the button. I appreciate it. And we will go check out Venge. So check out that hashtag Dino raid. Let's go hang out with Venge. I'll see you guys over there. He's doing some Mario Maker. So peace out. Thanks for hanging, guys. Toodles. Hasta la vista.